Hey, my awesome Plexus peeps. I am really wanting to talk to you guys about something that I feel is super important, something that we have heard a cliche phrase for, and that is that fortune is in the follow-up. And guys, I cannot even tell you how much that is true. If it wouldn't be for follow-up and consistent follow-up and layers of follow-up, I absolutely wouldn't be where I am in my Plexus business. It takes effort. I'm going to be right up front with you. It's probably one of my least favorite things to do when I sit down to do my Plexus work, but I'm learning to like it more and more because it is so needed. It's where so much of your success is going to lie. It is where you get to be involved in people's lives and make a huge difference. It's where you can make or break your business, literally. So there's so many aspects of follow-up. Of course, there's a follow-up with your potentials. Let's start with that. So someone who has asked you about Plexus, they'd like to learn more, or they liked your Facebook post, they commented on your Facebook post, and you want to give them information. Okay, so you give that to them, and they're like, yeah, that's, I'll think about it. And you're like, Well, you guys, I want you to realize that when you have made that one connection with somebody, you need to be excited about that and stay excited for the next time you get to connect with them and the next time. So you're going to follow up with them. The next time you check with them, you're going to be like, hey, so did you have a chance to look at my website or whatever information it was that you gave them? Maybe it was a sample. What did you think about it? Do you have any questions? And then always add something that will give a seed, plant a seed or spark some interest. Like, I am just so excited about what I'm seeing happen with people when they get to the root issues of blood sugar regulation and gut health. I have been blessed over and over to help so many people with this, and that's what I want to do for you. So let me know how I can. With potentials, I usually check in with them depending on their interest and what they say. Like if they say, yeah, I'm definitely going to look into this. I really want to order it, in a few days. Then definitely check in a few days. I would say about a week for people who say they're interested and are just kind of putting it off. Every week isn't too much. If they don't show much interest, you can make it more like 3 to 4 weeks and just say, hey, I'm just checking back with you to see if you've had more time to think about Plexus. I happen to come across a testimony that made me think of you, and share a testimony. I think each time you do that follow-up and that connection, planting a seed is imperative. So think of something that can get to them. Use emotion in your follow-up because that's what it is for you. You have an emotional reason why you are doing this and why you're contacting people. So let that come across, something that will touch a chord in them. And then, of course, follow up for customers. Once you do get a customer, follow up with them. Don't feel like, got a customer. It's in the bag. I got my PV or my credits or whatever. And then just kind of let it go. They are important to stay in touch with. They are your future ambassadors. And so customers, I check in, once a couple days and see if they got their product. And then 3 to 4 weeks to see what they're loving about their products. Not like, how are you feeling? What are you noticing? Be positive. And so what have you loved the most about taking your Plexus products for 3 weeks? I'd love to hear. And then, of course, follow up in their second month. And at that point, it's always a good time to recommend the wholesale to them. I guess the main thing I want you guys to know is follow up. You need to look at it, embrace it as something that is going to be a fun part of your business, because every time, you've heard how it takes people 7 exposures until they'll actually sometimes believe something or give it a try. And so when you are on your way up to those 7, I'm talking again back to somebody who hasn't actually purchased yet. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, you are working your way up to 7. So just keep planting those seeds. Keep layering those exposures. Keep building their belief by sharing testimonies. And it can become a positive thing, a fun thing, something you can look forward to. And know that is where the bread and butter of your business is going to lie, is if you are faithful in that follow-up. So that's kind of the main thing I want to give you guys about follow-up. Yes, it takes effort. It takes hard work. But how bad do you want this? Did you pray for this? Then don't let God down by being half-hearted about it. if you prayed for it and he brought it your way, show your gratitude by working hard and helping people and pouring yourself into people. It's going to be so rewarding. So go out there and embrace that follow-up. Look forward to those 5, 6, and 7 exposure times, because those can be the ones that will make all the difference in the world.